2009. I also have California State Assembly Certificate of Recognition to Genoveva Garcia Calloway in honor 2009 Familias Unidas Founders Award. And this is for Familias Unidas in celebration of 38 years of dedicated community-based organizing and commitment to delivering quality counseling, advocacy, and informational services to the multicultural communities of Contra Costa County.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. I'm very, very honored and humbled to receive this recognition. Of course, I'm not up here, I'm up here receiving this recognition for the group of the original founders who had the dream and the vision and the hope that we were going to transform our community by organizing and implementing a bilingual, bicultural mental health center for West County. So I'm up here representing Larry Gonzalez, Pat Ramirez, Indoreta, Bonnie Mapes, Luis Diaz, who couldn't make it tonight. So I'm accepting this on our behalf. We all worked very hard together for 2 years before we got the funding. So this started 28 years ago when we had a dream and we set out to plan, strategize, network, and we were successful. 2 years later, Familias Unidas was born and it got funded from the Community Mental Health Act of that period. And we started the transformation. I want to stop there and thank everybody that's here tonight. Thank you very much. And the corporate sponsors, the current board of directors, and all the past current board of directors, Familia staff, our host committee, our MC tonight. I also want to introduce my family who's been there with me for this past 30 years. My husband, Albert Calloway, to my right. My daughter, Petra Gonzalez. My son, Victor Gonzalez. My granddaughter, Vanessa. My grandson, Joey Quintero. And 8 weeks ago, we had a new addition to our family, and that's Taya, my grandbaby, and my daughter-in-law, Alia Dolan. I asked my son to escort me over here because I was so nervous that I thought I might trip, so he did me the honors. Thank you, Victor. So we're talking about, the theme is hope, harvesting hope, and transforming communities. Well, I want to share with you some of the transformations that Familias Unidas has done for our community. There's about 5 of them. So one is by providing the counseling services to Latinos and their families. As these families and individuals got transformed by getting treatment and counseling, then they went to their communities, they transformed their neighborhoods, their neighbors, their relatives, and then those children and families go to schools, so our schools and other agencies were also impacted and transformed by the origins of Familias Unidas in terms of teachers and social services agencies having a place to send their families that they're helping. The agency has always provided jobs. These individuals have transformed and gone on to other jobs. Familias Unidas has become a training institution for development of professionals in the field of licensed clinicians. So I look at all that and I'm saying, wow, that all started 30 years ago with a few of us who had a dream. And that's happening all the time. Everybody here has done that in one way or another. And that's why I agree with Marcos that, we're celebrating each one of us, all our projects, all our passions, because we're all in the same field. We want to make better communities. My next transition that I had personally that I want to share with everyone here is about 12 years ago. I was being mentored by Maria Alegria, former city council and member from Pinole, Maria Viramontes from Richmond, council member from Richmond, John Marquez. They were transforming me, and then they asked me, okay, it's time for you to step up to the plate, and that's when I ran for the city of San Pablo, and I was the first Latina ever elected in the history of the city of San Pablo. And I also want to mention my other colleague and mentor and ally, and that is my mayor of the city of San Pablo, Leonard McNeil, who also was the first African American in San Pablo elected in 1988, and more recently in 2004. So together we have been blazing new trails in San Pablo. And also since then, since 8 years ago, we now have in San Pablo, Councilmember Arturo Cruz, Councilmember Cecilia Valdez, and in Richmond, we have Councilmember Ludmila Lopez. Talk about transforming West County. So using this celebration and witnessing the guests that are in attendance, it shows me too that we have transformed Familias Unidas amongst all of us. Just look at all of us here. It's a very impressive crowd. I was nervous, I didn't know what to expect, but I am really, really honored at watching all of us here tonight. So we all want to continue working, transforming our communities. We have been transforming them, we're going to continue. We want to provide safe neighborhoods, jobs, quality education, healthcare for all. And even though we might disagree amongst us here how we're going to accomplish that, the important thing is that we all come to the table and have those discussions, which is what's going to make us a better region and a better country. So hope is alive and well in our communities, and our communities are prepared to go through whatever transformation we need to go through that's necessary to improve the situation that we are in right now. It seems very rough, but we're going to transform and we're going to be successful. So I want to end with a quote from a colleague of mine, UC Berkeley professor, Dr. Carlos Munoz, who says, life is struggle and struggle is life, but be mindful that victory is in the struggle. Thank you very much.